He's my camera bitch.
I'm filming your cock.
Yeah. I had a friend who came out to me a few weeks ago. When I say, I actually do mean my friend, it's not like my friend kind of thing. Kind of sitting in the pub, and he kind of decided to tell me he was gay. It wasn't kind of what a lot of kind of what white, lower class, homophobes think, where he wasn't like filling up my leg and working his way to my cock, whatever. So apparently I'm not his type. But it was just struck me how normal it was. He just said, I'm gay. I'm like, oh, fancy another pint. The thing is now though, because I've always wanted to go to a gay bar, and now I have the perfect excuse. Where I come from in Croydon, the closest thing we have is Reflex. The thing is, when we go out, people think I'm the gay one. Maybe it's because I'm so fabulous. Or it might have something to do with that time of snogging all those blokes in the nightclub smoking area. Who knows? Could be anything. But so I actually came up with a game the other day, whenever we're short of money, called Guess the Game. Well, basically, we go up to random strangers, we get them to put a fiver down to guess who the homosexual is. If they guess right, we give them their money back, plus another fiver. If they're wrong, we keep the fiver. The thing is, at the moment, we're exactly 50-50 split. I think it's because I do milk it a bit, I do kind of prancing around and start filling them up. The intelligent people can see right through that. So, hasn't worked out too well. The thing is, I don't really believe in the polarisation of human sexuality. I don't believe you're either one or the other. I prefer to think of it as a sliding scale. I've got straight, gay, bi in the middle. I'm somewhere around here. I'm all about the poontang, but I'm not above offering a guy a blowjob in order to have sex with his girlfriend. That's a true story. But yeah, if I was gay though, I would be such a whore. I mean, life would be so much easier for me, because I'm really bad with women. I always put my foot in my mouth and say stupid things. Example was, last summer, I was on a family holiday down to Portsmouth. Has anyone been to Portsmouth recently? No, fuck you then. Basically, it's got this big tower shaped like a sail, called the Spinnaker Tower, and it's got this viewing platform at the top. And it was on the lift on the way down. I noticed this American girl smiling at me off the lift, across the crowded lift. And so we got chatting when we were at the bottom. Then she pulled out one of those paper fortune teller things. And she was like, pick a number between 1 and 10. And I'm like, 7.3. She just looked at me like... The conversation went down from there. However, things are looking up though. I was in the pub the other day, me and my mates went out for a drink, when I spotted the rarest of all creatures. A woman who actually laughs at my jokes. Because we were kind of frolicking around the bar, telling jokes, and seriously, she could barely contain herself. Fortunately, my mate spotted this. He knew she was quite fit. He managed to pull me away before I said something completely stupid like, sometimes I like to wear women's clothing. Speaking of cross-dressing, I saw a film the other day on Channel 4, quite an old film called She's the Man. Anyone seen that? Yeah. It's kind of like a modern take on William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night for stupid people, apparently. Basically, you have this girl, teenager thing who dresses up as her brother in order to play football. And basically what she does is put a Justin Bieber wig on and some fake sideburns, and suddenly she's indistinguishable. It's like, they can't tell the difference between her and her brother, even when they're side by side, and they look completely different. He looks like a man, she looked like a mutant crossbreed between Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus. You know, another film that annoyed me recently, X-Men First Class. Anyone else see that? Yeah. Good. But the thing is, it was a good film, and it is directed by one of my favourite new directors, Matthew Vaughn, same guy who did Layer Cake and Kick-Ass, but why does Magneto go Irish at the end? Okay. There's an episode of Futurama as well recently where you have all the characters kind of change gender, so all the male characters are now female, all the male characters and the female characters are now male. And then all the male characters who are now female do this sexy photo shoot, kind of pressing their boobs up against bits of glass and doing sexy poses with sink plungers. I honestly had the weirdest erection ever. I had to cleanse myself for a 3-hour lesbian bukkake video. Tell you what, just one more thing though. Weirdest porn I ever saw wasn't really a porn site. It's this website called meatspin.com. It's basically just one page and of kind of this kind of word of advice: never show it to your IT teacher. Will Harris, everybody!